Hello and welcome back to Rare Intuitive Gems. Before I get started, I'm going to do a really quick prayer. God, angels, ancestors, and guides, please guide me to the collective's energy, only helping me guide them for their highest good and their highest good only. Remove me and allow me to be the pierced channel for the white light. Archangel Michael, come in and protect me as I channel these messages. Archangel Raphael, protect the hearts of all involved. Archangel Metatron, give me as well as the collective clarity. Ashe. Hello. Welcome and welcome back, everybody. I want to tell everybody thank you so much for all your likes, shares, comments, and subscribes. I truly, truly appreciate it. Okay. I'm getting like a past, present, and future energy where in the past you used to like go with the flow. And I'm getting you took the time to acknowledge people for who and what they are. I'm hearing when a snake shows you who they are, you don't wait for them to attack. Yeah, you've been observing. You've been going with the flow. And I'm getting that there was some relationships, there was some situations where you had to forgive yourself as well as forgive others for their actions. Forgive yourself for what you've allowed is what I'm getting. You've learned a lesson when it comes down to love. You've learned a lesson when it comes down to love. And now there's a current energy of after you forgive it, you have forgave people. And there's an energy of I I'm laughing because I'm seeing someone making this list of all these things that other people have done, and I'm seeing this list is like one of those little small notebooks, them pocket size, and they didn't flip through these pages writing so much that it's almost like 2 pages at the end. You know how you can see the back of the book? I'm seeing this person that wrote this book, and I'm seeing they got a box of these small little books beside their bedside, and then I'm seeing this person go to sleep. So it's like you forgive someone as soon as you before you go to sleep. Once you go to sleep, you forget it. I'm hearing all transition trans say it again. All people's wrongdoings are washed away after like it's like you give some people like a new slate every day. I'm hearing makeup. So it's like they can make up, like makeup days where they can make it up. You've gotten to a point of changing the focus, embracing and moving, healing. Whew. Healing your ego, defining how oneself should be. And identifying other people as well as yourself with the universal flow. Like you're just floating on the universal energy. So I'm seeing someone like floating very high in the sky. But there's some things about your sacral chakra, that your emotions, your purity, your sexuality, possibly that you're not seeing. Tell us more about this. Something you are not forgiving yourself for. Tell me more. Tell me more about this sacral chakra. There are some things that you've done when it comes down to emotion. I'm hearing emotional manipulation. That there's a need for you to acknowledge so it can light your candle of joy and purity again. So you can understand the bounds of that pure love that's trying to come in. I'm getting like a co-op where two people are kind of riding the same energy. But I'm getting that you are trying to heal, or you're holding on to a experience or situations or traumas that have to do with some type of sexuality. But there are other people that are refusing to see your purity. There's a refusal to see your purity, but then there's a need for you to confront this trauma that's dealing with this emotional. I'm hearing emotional bounds, and then I'm hearing emotional damage. So these things that have harmed you emotionally, I'm hearing emotional damage. All right. There's a need while you're making this plan to, I'm hearing on the wings of love. Excuse me. So there's a need for you to kind of, I'm hearing fly high. When you're making these plans, take the time to acknowledge your self-knowledge, the things that you've gained, the work that you've done on yourself. I'm getting that this work that is done as the future energy. Like I said, I'm picking up heavily a past, present, and future energy. So August the 25th may be significant. You could be currently going through the forgiving and forgetting and asking yourself the tough questions of like why this happened. Grieving the losses, grieving what could have been, what you feel like was possible. Because as soon as you get to a place of getting, that's exactly what I was going to say. Thank you, Divine. As soon as you get to a place of being in the present, in the moment, you've learned the lessons that you needed to, transmuting this energy, connecting the dots. There is a new vitality that's coming in, a new leaps and bounds in love. I'm hearing changing faces. Like I'm seeing a appreciation for you, for others. All right. This is a time. Currently, you need to be patient while you're healing these past life situations, these past life traumas. You're being trained. I'm seeing a lamb being trained to be a sheep. Excuse me. I'm seeing a lamb being trained to be a wolf. You're learning when it's time to be nourishing, when it's time to be kind. You're making these wise decisions, standing your ground, understanding that the armor you have on is sturdy but fragile. I'm hearing you're understanding that it does the job. Your relationship your relationship with yourself as well as your relationship with God is allowing you in this current moment. God wants you to know that you need to be patient. Patient with yourself, patient with others while you're confronting things and acknowledging the things that people refuse to see about you, but also the things that you are refusing to confront, or you're afraid to confront, or you don't even, it's like an energy of a book unfolding. You don't know that this this trauma has still held on to you. You don't know that this trauma is harmful. You don't know how this is holding on to you. But God kind of opens the book. Hold on. Let me see. I got all my study books somewhere else. Oh, my. But it's like you have a book and you just have it like this, and then you allow it to fold open to whatever page you're guided to, or God is guiding you to. And I'm getting God wants you to kind of work on these traumas, on these. I'm hearing that it's going to send you like far. It's like a quantum leap in your life. It's going to heal some things that you've possibly never said, never shared with others. But there's a passion that's going to be ignited. It's a sheep turning into a wolf overnight. I'm hearing, I'm going to make you a celebrity overnight. So that's this energy. Whew. But there is an energy of you needing to not just learn these lessons, confront, but after you learn this, teach others what you've learned. While you were observing, or while you were trying to go with the flow, this could be past, present, or future, but I'm picking up that this was past energy. You got to a point of trying to stay neutral, trying to remain optimistic during this time. Tell me more about forgiving and forgetting. Tell me more about the forgiving. There's going to be a sudden realization that you have about some people that surround you. But God is telling you, you already have the answers. You already have connected the dots and you know what to do. You have God's strength inside of you. You have the universal strength inside of you for you to make the necessary moves and steps. Okay? There's a sacred place that you either go to, or there's a secret place in your devotion, meditation, when you're looking for comfort or peace. There's a way that you do things. Like, for example, when you're dealing with trauma, or trauma is brought up, or situations or people, you're seeing them for who they are. You're going through your storm. I'm seeing a lot of different scenarios. I'm seeing someone kind of laying out where head down, head bowed, bowing to God. I'm also seeing someone at an altar kind of balled up crying in a fetal position. I'm seeing someone in a bed writing a letter crying. I'm seeing someone in the shower crying. I'm seeing someone else in a bathtub just crying, and talking to God. These are the sacred places that I'm talking about. You're getting to a point of sitting and being comfortable in sitting in these sacred places. You're finding the hidden beauty that's within sitting in silence, and in silence, or solitude is what I was trying to say. I put both of those words together. While things come full circle for you. It's like, I'm seeing a Wheel of Fortune. It's, the show Wheel of Fortune. You know how it's slowing down, so the sign is just ticking, ticking, ticking. And it's a slow tick. That's what I'm seeing for you. I'm seeing that you're anticipating where this wheel is going to stop. You're pushing away the psychic debris that has blinded you from going to this sacred place. You see, you've taken the time to kind of slow down and observe and remove yourself from all of the materialism, the need to shop, the need to buy, but you're really just avoiding the hurt, or avoiding to take time to heal, or to confront, or even comfort. Strong energy around the comforting yourself in a different way than buying, or yeah. Because I'm seeing someone like at a yard sale, and I'm seeing them steady picking up stuff, and I see them like steady hugging these items. I'm seeing a vase. I'm seeing like a candy dish or a cookie jar, but I'm seeing them kind of steady embracing these things, these items. But it's telling me that there's a need for you to embrace yourself, the child within, and just embrace you when you are when you were vulnerable, when things happened and it was just too much. Embrace the fact that some people hurt you. There was a community, there was a person that harmed you and put you in harm's way. And once upon a time, you could have had a difficult time seeing this. Or it could have happened and you could have buried it. And what God wants you to do now is take the time to confront this, but also nourish this energy. Nourish it in the way of healing it. Let it out in whatever ways you need to. I'm seeing someone hugging a tree. This energy has had a negative attachment to you. Like I told you on your journey, it's kind of energy. So if you've ever seen an energy pool where someone is standing here like this, the energy kind of pulls you. Like, it's a strong. So if you're in a vehicle and your car is, the wind is kind of blowing you and it's kind of hard for you to keep the wheels steady, it's an energy of you being put on different, being forced to go into different lanes, because the energy that's attached to what you're refusing to deal with or refusing to confront is overpowering. Your answers are connected to your healing, is connected. Your sacred place is connected to this. You going to spirit, you knocking on spirit's door, because there's a strategy that God has to bring your prophecies to fruition, for you to, because it's like God has given you a foresight of abundance, but now God's strategy was for you to heal these parts of you, for you to get a better or closer relationship with God. That's what you're not seeing. Your intuition heightened, and the appreciation of what you've been through. Like, I'm seeing a lot of angels putting the flowers on a doorstep, on someone's doorstep. I'm seeing these delivery drivers from different companies, but I'm seeing them as angels. There's an appreciation that your spirit team is giving you because of what you've been through. Tell me more. Yeah. You got into a place of learning, but also teaching what you've been through. You're letting your spiritual foresight or your clairaudience kind of clairvoyance kind of guide you, bringing love into every situation, and you're flowing into abundance, taking the time to just trust the process, because you know that overflow is coming. I'm hearing sign, seal, deliver. So you know that God, you already know it's an energy of, you know that this package is coming. You may not know when it's going to get there, but you know that it's coming. The number 11 is significant. So 11, you're weaving a different story. That's what this energy is. You're weaving a different story. You're learning what you need to learn. You're changing what you need to change. You're growing and teaching others. But this was God's plan all along. This was what they wanted you to do. This is how even though you were pulled in different lanes, you were pulled in these lanes, you were pulled in these directions on your journey because God wanted you to see fit, is what I'm hearing. It's like how these situations fit into your life. It's an energy of seeing beyond the chaos and seeing the organization of God's hand in your life. I want to tell you guys, thank you so much for coming out. Thank you for all your likes, shares. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me get some affirmations for y'all. Okay. I allow myself to be who I am without judgment. You're taking the time to heal this judgment for yourself. That's one of the lessons you're learning. Anything else? Any other affirmations? Okay. I listen to my intuition and I trust my inner guidance. I want to tell you guys, thank you so much. Thank you for all the likes, shares, comments, and subscribes. Until next time, namaste and blessings to you and yours.